Okay, so I've decided to postpone the What If Ichigo and Naruto were twins part 3 for till tomorrow. And it's going to be a little harder for me to get some videos out because I do have finals this week, so I will probably will make them shorter this week. Okay, but this is What If Naruto was Madara's grandson. Part 1. So, this was actually recommended to me. It was sorry, I don't remember your name, but you know who you are. Alright, so what I'm going to do is Minato is actually half Namikaze and he's half Uchiha, being, probably Madara's son or grandson, and maybe Naruto's his great grandson. But either way, they're related. So this is going to lead to Naruto being born genetically with a bunch of chakra, probably maybe even more than in canon. I'll give him a little more than canon, and that provides enough for Naruto to be born with some rare genetic where he's born with Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. This is going to make him OP as hell. He can turn his eyes back and forth. He could go from from normal eyes to this some Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and he is basically all right. So it starts off in the same fashion, and when his parents die and he starts to cry, his Sharingan blares, and you see the third Hokage and some come across him, and they see his eyes and they don't know what to think. They're like, "What is this child?" And as you know, the third Hokage, he still held Naruto accountable for his wife's death and some bullshit. But so now Naruto is basically even more ostracized. Granted, some Uchihas would love to take him in. They see him as this ultimate power source. He has not only half the Nine Tails, but he literally has the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, which most of them don't even know what the hell that is. They want to take him in. Well, just to use him to revolt against the village, but it's not allowed. So now Naruto is basically alone until about 4 years old. He's 4 years old and he's tired of all this. He's tired of being ostracized by the village. He's tired of being bullied. He's done with it. He's running away. He says, "Why should I? Why should I stay in a village that doesn't even care for me? Why? No one likes me. I'm always hated. I don't have one friend." So then he runs away. He runs out into the wilderness and he basically begins a new life. And it almost seems he never bothered pulling pranks. The only thing was everyone hated him. And it seems that everyone doesn't even notice he's gone until a week later. Naruto is now basically he's started living in the wilderness, and he leaves the land of fire in general. And I'm gonna have him go to the let's have him go to where else? I'm gonna have him go to the ruins of the Uzumaki village. So he goes to the Whirlpool village or wherever it is, and he's just lives there basically. He salvages for food, and he sometimes goes around. He's not the most intelligent. He's not the smartest fellow, but he's definitely not the dumbest. He's smarter than he was in canon. And not only that, because that's mostly because of the fact that he will walk around and he will eventually come across like libraries and he will learn how to read. And he's really independent. He doesn't bother talking to anyone. He doesn't bother making friends. He doesn't bother with anything at all. Naruto in this What If is purely by himself. And he's trained, and I'm going to say he's about, by the time he's 10 years old, he's trained to master the Amaterasu. He's mastered the Amaterasu, and not only that, able to he's able to summon the Susanoo. Granted, it's not full, but it's very close to being like it doesn't have the muscle tissue. It's more like the frame. It's the bones. So I'm going to say Naruto comes into altercation one day with some person. He's out salvaging for some food and he's running into someone. And I'm going to say a leaf ninja that's been trying to find him from the Foundation, an Anbu member, says, "Naruto Uzumaki, you are coming back with us." And Naruto says, "Or what? Don't make us kill you. We have orders to bring you back, dead or alive. Donzo has said so." Ha! I don't know who this Donzo fellow is, but I shall dispose of you easily. The Anbu member rushes at Naruto. Naruto summons the Susanoo. The Anbu member jumps back in fright. "What is this? What are you?" "Amaterasu," Naruto says. The Anbu member is covered in black flames, and he starts burning alive. Everyone in the village starts running around. Ah, it's a monster! Naruto's just laughing maniacally. Is this all the Leaf Village has to offer? I'm glad I left while I did. They mean nothing to me. I'll never go back to such a wretched place and actually call it home. While Naruto was gone, this entire time, while he was in the Whirlpool Village, he was rebuilding it. He wasn't building it to be another village. He's building it more to be a monument. He was building it more to be a monument and testament to his people. He wants to make this a village just for Uchihas. Just for Uchihas and just for Uzumakis. And it's going to accumulate into the fact that Naruto actually went back. He's 10 years old at this time, right? The village was massacred at the age 7 years, when he was like 7 years old. I'm going to say that he actually comes across Shisui, and that's why he has such mastery over this. Shisui's eyes were the Mangekyo, and Shisui only had one eye after a while because he gave one of the. I'm going to say he kept the one that he gave to Itachi, and they got the other eye back from Danzo. Actually, so that's how I'm going to say he does know who Danzo is because they went back and they got him. That's why Danzo's searching for him still. So now Shisui has both his eyes, and Shisui is his master, and they're starting to rebuild this. Shisui's the only sole survivor other than Sasuke of the Uchiha clan, and Itachi. Now Naruto knows the true story of what happened. He knows why. Granted, he doesn't agree with it whatsoever. And he's very dark because he's been alone for a long time. He came across Shisui when he was 7 years old. That gave him a bunch of time to actually become dark. And Shisui knows this. And he can't change him entirely. But the only person he ever feels any kind of love for is Shisui. He sees him as a sort of brother figure, older brother figure. And Naruto is learning fast. I'm going to say that they have at least half the village back up to a good running amount. And Naruto is pretty fluent with Genjutsu. Naruto is in peak physical shape, and he has a sword that's kind of like the Anbu members, more or less like Shisui's short sword. I'm going to say Naruto kind of more or less is told to wear a mask by Shisui, but it's not really a normal mask. It's going to be like Kakashi's type mask. Let me see if I can find a picture with that. Honestly, this is the closest I could actually make. It's not the best, but this is kind of a representation of what it would kind of look like. So now Naruto is going to continue training with Shisui. Their bond's getting closer and tighter and tighter. And basically, Naruto sees him as a brother figure, like I said. And Shisui actually wants Naruto to go back to the Leaf Village just for a short period of time. Why? So that he could recruit Sasuke. Shisui knows Naruto's not going to go back. He knows he's been ostracized. He knows he's going to have a bounty on his head by this point in time. So their goal is to go and recruit Sasuke. So Naruto at the age of, I'm going to say 11. Naruto at the age of 11 goes over with Shisui and they invade the village. This is simple. Naruto's remarks at how simple this is. I expected the defenses to be better. Honestly, how do they expect to protect themselves from any sort of invasion? They really have slipped ever since the Uchiha police forces disbanded, Shisui says, kind of in a disappointed tone. He looks at the town longingly, over towards the direction where the Uchiha compound used to be. Do you know where he is, Naruto? Shisui says. I have no idea, Naruto says. You're the last one who was here. Yeah, you're right. They search for it, and they eventually come across documents coming in a building stating where he lives. They go to his house, and they come across Sasuke actually alone. He's just sitting there in a ball. Not really, he's more or less sleeping in like a ball formation. They wake him up, and he gets into a defensive pose. Then he sees Shisui. Shisui? Shisui, is that you? Naruto pulls down his mask. It's you. Naruto? I've seen you before. Shisui, how are you alive? I was told you were dead. I've actually been with Naruto for this entire time. Danzo was trying to kill me. We stole back my eye that he had previously taken. Danzo? One of the top three, one of the village elders? Yes. Yes, Sasuke. Why are you here? Sasuke asks. Is Itachi here? No. No, Shisui says. It's just us. Naruto will explain. Naruto explains by saying, basically, once I left the village for being ostracized and hated against, I began to rebuild my home village. The Uzumaki village, Uzumaki clan village in the Whirlpool place, or the Whirlpool village. So, and it's for Uchihas and Uzumakis only. And I'd really like you to join. You're one of the only Uchihas left. You, me, and Shisui. You're an Uchiha, Naruto? Sasuke asks. Naruto blares his Mangekyo Sharingan. What? What is that? What form of Sharingan is that? It's a very powerful one, Naruto says. You could get one too. You're just going to have to train. Will you come along with us? Once you leave, you won't be able to talk to any of your friends. You'll have to be a ghost like us. I'll do it, Sasuke says. I've never really had much love for this village anyways. He comes along with them quietly, and they both leave. They all leave, all three of them. Naruto's next goal is to find any remaining Uchiha members or Uzumaki. Are you sure there's no any remaining Uchiha members, Naruto says? Actually, there was one woman who was left. I don't know where she went. She left the village long ago, and I heard that she had a daughter, but I'm not exactly sure where she lives exactly. I know she lives in the Land of Lightning, but I'm not exactly sure if we'd be able to find her. I really would like to meet this woman, Naruto says. She could help expand our village, possibly marrying one of the future people we get. That is true, Shisui says. I'm going to say that within the next 2 years, they all become family. More so, they take on more and more members. They come across, let's say, they come across Karin, and they kill Orochimaru, because they're gonna come across Orochimaru at some point on their adventure, and they're able to kill Orochimaru because Naruto is already he's mastered his Susanoo. I'm going to say at the age of 13, he is now, and I'm going to say that Sasuke has now unlocked three Tome Sharingan, and he's not yet getting the Mangekyo because of the fact that his eyes would go blind. Actually, he has unlocked the Mangekyo. Well, he's had pain in his life, and he hasn't had enough to get the Mangekyo. Jesus, people keep interrupting me. It's kind of annoying, but sorry. So now, they all have that, and they come across, like I said, Karin. They come across few Uzumaki members who have been like left in the side of things, and I actually am going to say that they're not going to come across Pain because of the fact yet that, well, actually Naruto knows who Pain is. He's seen him. He knows he's an Uzumaki member, but he knows he's also after him, and he rules out this guy. But they finally come across this girl. I'm going to say that her name is let's see. Hold on, let me think of a name real quick. Sorry. Her name's going to be Yuzu. Kind of like Ichigo's sister. So she is the daughter of the female Uchiha who abandoned the village. They finally came across her, and they invited her, and she actually came along. Now this is the setup for the village. Basically, now there's going to be 12 total members. I'm going to say Naruto, Sasuke, Shisui, Yuzu. Let's see who else. Karin. I'm not sure if Gaara is a member of the Uchiha clan, so I'm not gonna mention him. I will give you. I mean, not Uchiha, Uzumaki clan. You can tell me in the comments if he is. I might have him added, and then I'm going to have a few other random Uzumaki clan members be present. Most of them aren't full Uzumakis. Most of them are quarter and half Uzumakis that have accumulated some sort of things. And if you would like me to make names and actually make a ranking system for this and actually make it a more successful village, I can. I will actually, if you guys really want me to, if you get this video to 15 likes, I will write a better storyline and all that to go for part 2, and I will make it possibly where they could end up becoming the most powerful village. Remember to subscribe, turn on post notifications if you enjoyed the video. Thank you.